Jesse Abbott, your host of Valley News Now, and I have Amy Okeson here today from Feed My Starving Children.
That's right.
We've got this huge event, and you've got to have heard of this by now. 10 million meals, correct me if I'm wrong, in 10 days, January
5th through the 15th.
5th through the 15th. That is 6 months away.
It is. We're a little less than 6 months now, and it's crazy to think that. And I'm so glad to be back with you again today, Jesse.
And
thank you for having me every month. And we're just here to remind everyone that it's 6 months away, to let you know that volunteer registration is going to open up in October. So watch for that. Keep following us on social media and on FargoPack.org.
Yep.
But just to remind everyone to continue to pray, pay, and pack, we say.
Yeah.
We only get to do this. We only get to do the 10 million meals and over the 10 days and have 55,000 local people volunteer if we raise the funds.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's number one. We got to raise the funds.
We got to raise the funds. 29 cents a meal, but you do that math, it's $2.9 million. So we're getting there. We're a little over 500,000, but we need your help. And so we've got a campaign going on right now. If you break it down, it's fun. It's fun to break down the math, right?
Because the 2.9 million seems overwhelming. So break that down in a number that I could maybe get my head around.
Yes. So if you take and you divide, 3 million because of expenses, it's always
definitely
3 million by $5,000. So if we figured if there's a business or a church or a group of friends comes together and can raise $5,000 on your team, if it only takes $605,000 donors.
I mean, when you think of all the businesses just here in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and then
in the Red River Valley.
Easy.
I believe that there is. I believe just this week alone, we sent some information to all our local churches and are starting to follow up with that. And so we went within an hour radius of the metro here, and that's 515 churches. That's what we could come up with.
Just churches?
Just churches alone.
Oh my goodness.
So, let your organizations know, again, like maybe your friends, maybe your business is able to give more than $5,000 because they believe in this. There's sponsor opportunities that you can find on FargoPack.org.
That is great.
Too, if you click down into the giving, and then there's a little corporate.
We're going to go right there now.
I've got,
because people are planning and donate.
Click that, and then I might be not telling you to. So this talks about right here. It's easy for you to give at any different level. But
look at that, $25. I mean, you can give $25.
And I might let's go back to the main page.
All right.
And there. So it's like you can fill out on that main page if you have volunteer interest. That's where you can click if you want to bring a large group or you want to have your school come. We are filling in the school groups right now, Monday through Friday, 2 different shifts each day during that week. And right there at the bottom, she found it under donate. Oh, well, we got to fix that.
All right. Well, sometimes we find that more often than you'd think.
That's okay.
And that is okay, because that's where it will be.
We are going to find this. So you're going to click that. I'm going to go right back to the office, and we're going to fix that up.
Yes, you will fix that. That's perfect. Literally yesterday we had the same thing, and it was like, okay, perfect. We know we need to do
Sometimes the links break,
They do. Yeah, they absolutely do. So FargoPack.org is where you go, and then give her half a day, and you can click corporate sponsorship there.
But there's different levels of that, and they get promotional benefits as a corporate sponsor and awareness. Like we're talking about 55,000 volunteers at the event. And so we would just love $605,000 donors, and we'll be there.
I mean, that's incredible. It is. And a lot of companies, too, when you talk to different companies, they've got a budget set aside. So, it pays to ask your employer, hey, is that something that you have? A lot of employers will match funds. You give 100, they'll give 100. But sometimes we don't always know. There's so much going on at work all the time, but feel free to ask your employer that. And then I think even better, get a team together at work and go.
And come, because not only do they match your donation, which we're so grateful for, and there's a lot in the metro and the region, so don't be afraid to ask, but they will pay. There's many of them that pay you for volunteer hours. They want you to volunteer in the community. So if you're not sure whether your employer does that, ask. And you can grab a team from the office. It's so much fun. We say it's the most fun you can have in a hairnet.
It is definitely the most fun you have in a hairnet. Even the most fun you have out of a hairnet. I think the music is going, and the time flies. It's a quick 2-hour shift. It goes so fast, and it is so much fun. You'll never forget it, and you'll want to come back every year. Plus, maybe you'll get out of a little work.
That's right. And people, if you don't know what it's like, they're also on our same FargoPack.org. If you scroll down towards the bottom, there is a video that shows what it's like to pack at the event. So people,
yes.
so keep going, right, there's a YouTube video of last year's event. And if you don't know what it's like, if you've never been there, a lot of folks from the region
nervous, maybe,
and don't know what to expect. And this was last year at the Shields Arena. This year we'll be at the Fargo Dome for 10 million meals over the 10 days. We're super excited about it. Shows them setting up. And if you keep watching that, it will show how we fill right there on each table. Right there, they're filling a manna pack, sealing it up.
And kids can
Little
help.
kids, yes. Anyone from 5 to 105. It is so much fun, and that 2 hours goes very, very fast.
And we just got contact from North Dakota today because you got to go.
I know,
I'm gonna have to
go
take your
on
mic
to the
and
next
you have
thing.
to leave. I'll
Thank
finish
you
up
all.
for you.
FargoPack.org.
FargoPack. Go watch her on North Dakota Today. I'm Jessie Abbott, your host of Valley News Now.